Late night Saturday news. Here for Rangers, of course, we beat Livingston earlier, a great result. Feeling a bit better, feeling a bit less dead after a half an hour power nap. Woke up, saw Nick Pope handle the ball about 40 yards for his line or the box, and I'm like, alright. And then Newcastle got beat 2-0. Didn't do a bet in that game, but anyway, that is not really relevant to this video because we're going to discuss the Fair Play Cup final and the big injury doubts for that game. And Malik Tillman, of course, he did pick up that knock against Partick Thistle, but oh no. Tillman, Jack, Lundstram, big doubts for the Fair Play Cup final against Celtic at Hampden next Sunday. It's mad it's that close. It is. It's fucking. It's scary how quickly that's came around. The 26th of February, really close. And like, I'm not saying Jack and Lundstram aren't big losses. Of course they are. But I mean, if anyone watched the game today, I mean, Raskin was phenomenal. I mean, like, if this is before we signed Raskin, you'd be shiting yourself. But I have full faith in Raskin going in to an Old Firm game and doing the job that is required. Now, with Lundstram, I think this season there's been so many times he's been on the ball and he's just been slack and he's gave it away. I actually believe it was against away to St Johnstone. I think it wasn't the most recent one. It was like more like the start of the season where he like ran forward and then he just put at the ball, like no pace, no power, no direction to St Johnstone guy. I'm pretty sure they scored for it or something. And it was like, if that just sums up his fitness issues, I don't know what it does. But Lundstram, you know, the song's great, even though it's kind of a bit outdated now. It doesn't change my fact on how great the song is, but you know, I think out of these three, of course, I mean, I think anyone with a brain's going to think Tillman is the bigger danger and the bigger miss. Because we call her, man, he's getting tugged by the invisible man. I said it wrong, but anyway, Ryan Jack. Let's get to the second man. Let's get all three of them fit. Like realistically, I know they're all big doubts, but these three will be fucking at least wanting the bench. They will at least be wanting the bench. And you know what? Unless they're fucked and they can't offer us any minutes, I would be putting them on the bench. Alright, I would be putting them on the bench because they'll step up to the task if needed. So yeah, I really think they should be. But let's go through the article. The midfield trio missed Saturday's 3-0 Scottish Premiership away win to Livingston that keeps Rangers 9 points behind Celtic. All three have been regular starters during Michael Beale's 13 wins and 1 draw as a manager at Ibrox. And again, the Union Bears bringing out that thing about 2 trophies in 11 years. Was it really the right time to do it just before a cup final? And, you know, like what Beale has done, like, he's fucking got 13 wins and the 1 draw against Celtic, which he should have won. There's not many people who could have done a better job than him. Now, I'm not saying if fucking Guardiola comes in, he would have lost every game, for example, but you get where I'm coming from. I think it was the wrong time to do something like that. But anyway, Malik has a problem with his hamstring, Jack has a problem with his calf, and John has a problem with his ankle because all three of them weren't available today. So they're going to apparently, he's optimistic about them returning to training at the back end of the week with maybe Scott Arfield. Again, Scott Arfield, another option you need for the bench. However, Beale is content with Rangers' strength and depth as they prepare to face the League Cup holders and City rivals. What you saw today might be what we have, and I was delighted with what we got today from the players. He said, I have had to take a few deep breaths when other players have gone down injured this week, but you have to trust your next group of players. We will now wrap the boys up as we have a full week to prepare for the Cup final. And also, I didn't actually mention this in the review, but it was good seeing Bailey Rice make his senior debut. 16-year-old. Fucking, that's mad. I mean, the guy's probably born in 2007, 2006. One of the two. I mean, nah, fuck me. He's what, 6 years younger than me. That's mad. What's going on? What the fuck's going on? This guy was born around the time Big Match John was fucking dominating WWE. Bagger. Big Match John. Anyway, not really here to mention WWE. I might actually finish the GM mode because the new WWE game's coming out. So make sure you check that stuff out. I was thinking of doing it, but then I couldn't be arsed plugging the capture card in, so there was problems with that because I'm a lazy bastard. But anyway, till next time, guys. We need these three back. I want you to leave your thoughts down below. Also, trivia question. Not really trivia, but Graham Potter, should he be given more time at Chelsea? I don't know what to make of that. I'm not got fuck all to do with us, but again, a few Chelsea fans do comment in the video. I believe the Chris Sutton sucks one, giving his opinion about how Sutton was the worst player ever seen, which Michael Beale backed up 10 seconds later after I uploaded it. So yeah. Anyway, guys, till next time. Peace.